Abusia me man krankra bia akwaba ene ye da foforo and that topic ni a very special topic to me, and I want all of us to learn or to pay yemfa ye kra ne ye honhom emfa nhye sa message we mu na asem aye ka no so no yentie no ekwampa so. We are going to talk about the full moon dimension. When Ghanaian musician Stonebwoy released his Faith Dimension album in 2023, I immediately asked my manager to get an interview for me. I wanted to know what he has seen, because now that time, now a lot of people don't know that the mind is being raptured, like rapture now. Bible, people didn't know that rapture no about, because not everyone was aware of the rapture of the mind at that time. Nipa bebre enya aware say rapture na asori no omo ka wo ho no asem no omo ka no na omo nim se aba. A lot of people were not aware of the rapture of the conscious mind. Na nipa enim. As we speak, people are being raptured in the mind to the fifth dimension. The problem is that every principle, dogma, ideology, and fact is nonsense in the fifth dimension. One of these is the subject of the full moon. Yes, we will open up a discussion about the full moon. Abusia, sa asem we nende ye kwakoka ho asem esan say enipa mpo nim se rapture na omo twen asi ebi nsusu nim se new earth na omo twen no eno nsusu aba besin nipa bebre enim from the perspective of the higher dimension. So you will ask, hey, Maame Grace, what happened to all the wisdom of the old world? The wisdom of the old world will make sense and will apply effectively to those in the old world. Welcome to the show. I am Maame Grace. I abusia ma welcome when there asama ekokane very, very, very important to all of us. Dimension, the fifth dimension, medical akachro, spiritual hour said the earth has shifted from this third dimension to the fifth dimension. And I make sure Stonebwoy, and maybe some more show ni na muhu because that time then Crawford be nya away. So a dear ben no who ye, and no nana ye pese ye who from the ho. Every celebrity or Ghana no or ye part of spirituality, because at the moment you gather souls are omu follow with nepe. Assembly a wokebiano. So before we say explain here, you have to love your people enough to come and explain. We are still trying to get through to him. He should come and tell us what he means by telling us, say, by singing the Faith Dimension album. That also so ye Captain Asamoah Jan Eshia ye ewo Cape Coast no. And not to moon say me catch and sombra number in his spiritual beliefs. Mokai, we are still working around that. Me man krankra bia akwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace Jumedie so. Okay, so abusia me jimi disa ankrankra bia enho ye entachirama dan krankra bia bojumu ena moja nsusu edi ankrankra bia mu afu sane and the topic ni ye the full moon dimension. Na me take me time na mebubum kakra said de nyina ye bekwa akokoduru baby entiase ni nyina be ye adwene kro ana ade kro medical aka chiro se bompa e mame na me ho no fe me me ho do me inti no na wa bompaye ama me sisi and I'm growing, like looking at me my age by now no, I'm really growing and all the age is reaching me. I want to grow with grace, so please pray with me so that me home be do me na ne akeka e ka no embe ka mo kai se na me se be wo Christian na me nim se no so na abetomu na ama me ho do me a me ntumi hu man krankra bia akwaba odoso se munim se de me do minim se de wo nso so wodome. And then we are talking about the full moon dimension. So obiba bisa what is full moon dimension? What comes to mind? Because obiba bisa say what is full moon dimension? No, because of full moon dimension, what comes to mind? The new age of spirituality has made it complex and fearful with simple natural occurrences like the full moon. Do we need any special something to understand this? So ukoka full moon na sempe na minua wadane bronsam out to me dane beyifo ebi mumpo enti ase de enti a wo be celebrate full moon and now be celebrate the rivers and now be celebrate the sun. When you celebrate these things, you are not supposed to worship them. You reverence them because they are in line serving you, so you also serve them. But when you talk about full moon pe ebi say and ya wo som osrane no enti dia me pese meti ase ne se obi reverence osrane no a osom nana wo dia no so te nchen a se nemre yi mprempre yi Aquarius era ya ye wo mu yi a ya shift free ha akọ the new earth yi so a rapture no a rapture your consciousness e dey yan akọ the fifth dimension like Stonebwoy said no me pese me hu say reverencing the full moon or celebrating that full moon rituals, no, is it so important or is not actually necessary? Some way na me pese ye to ye boni ye konen kakra ni ye hwemu ye nti ende obenya abotre na wo consciousness ahyem ni ye tumi aka asem we yie meka brofo kakra na maka twi ni so kakra because ese ni yakọ international enye obi anoti the local dialect ebi mo kra say se meka twi na no my frustrated because they actually want to understand what I'm saying. So we write the downloads ye can be chi ne ya can be a brofo nti and we are talking about the full moon dimension. A moon chiri moon na me dey ama ono. So when you talk full moon dimension, at the end eba wa dream, the eba ya dream and it's a protection for full moon rituals. How do we know if a full moon is good or bad? Ube den kra na ube hu. Se niyama we ni ebe kan wasem. The full moon is one of the vital mystery of the world. Na aya the way I explaining no na aya problem kakra. But again, said the aya wana aya explaining aya problem no so amba. Kayem progress woso ne yaba bedru ha bibia a warfare dimension ni mu bia no sebe kafra eye nkwasiasem e de maniama e what this third dimension because asase no medical catch a shift na atwam wo four dimension and akofi dimension na nkrofo bi say e ba ne say na engina four dimension na twam ko four dimension ehia consciousness na drive ne ho nti se ba bia obenya consciousness dodo a obenya no eno na ode drive ne ho e de ko ba bi obeko nti na obe say last year na people were talking about consciousness, gain your consciousness, do this, do that, eno na ma assassin to me peja ne mu e de ko do the third dimension ho. Now the moon is one of a visible, a very important for everybody to know and understand the mysteries are ewo. Mankind can see the moon, so are relevant in this third dimension. Adie bia eni hu no relevant what this third dimension and yet the unseen. Enti ensroma wuhu na esoro ene ewie a wuhu na esoro ene ewie mu a wuhu no wo heavens ana de awokeka no ni nyina ye third dimensional something because you can see it. It's only the unseen now because what the etheric realm. Abusia right now no the way this messages this year no baby I made me message in ekono me pa wo cho na masre wo se wo be pagya wo mu ekwan bi so because sabe me questions to cry nye relevant e won krofo bi a omo what this old earth ne so said ya me di kan ka kire wo no ade bi e wo fe dimension no so no sabe kafra ye nkwase asem edema omo water dimension so because it's not their way, it's not known to them. Inti se conflict bebrebe koso afiwe ya na koso because eniama ehia manipa no be emum be ye nkwase asema manipa na eniama enye ni ehia no aye nyansasama manipa. You can look at this from social media and everywhere. The understanding of people no has become extinct what this third dimension here because this is the old earth. Nothing is growing here than saka. So we can comfortably say it's a third dimensional entity. The moon holds enormous power. Today's editorial is more straightforward. We are going to answer what the full moon brings in spirituality and why you don't need to be afraid of the full moon. So if someone says the full moon is coming and you need some special awareness, you tell them you are aware already. Well, adie baako a me wo say all the schools now makwa about spirituality no is outside Ghana. But adie baako a mabehu wo Ghana ne say ye ma spirituality eye huhuhu. Ye ma nipa hu spirituality say eye part of our system. A part of our thinking, a part of our body, a part of our daily lives. Yamana yet say hu. Enti spirituality no enye hu. Sa say na full moon ba we reverence the full moon because of its benefit. But and then no me pese minka secret bi. When you talk about the full moon na enkrofo feel say eye moon na e wo soro ho na wuhu no. E den na ma onipa e de nani ehu moon no. Eno na me pese ye dwen ho. Wahu asase no so na yete no yenti niama bebrebe ase. Ena yenye ya dwen so se ye beto ye bo ne yakomu kakran na yakwa akohu daabi. De ayenimu ani se ye nko obibi ho. Hwe nimdie esun. Nimdie esun. Na Revelations platform no kra aye open to all no. Hwe obi ani wa waba yen ye show yi so a wo frɛ ni biom a omba o. We treat people right. There are some sere na wo hu say ye sere eniama wo hu say ye wo cho no so no ye yima wo na wo hwe a ye intimidate ana ye hunahuna obia obi wo ho no ma a recent one na ye yi ye no gentleman say ono na waba wiase a obe weki nipa no na nkrofo say ye man in flow ye nya ni say ono ano say ye mbisa ne question ye nhye no na o ma nkrofo nyane afi okobisa o mo wo show no so a na beda ne asem na de oti ni fie na wo wa set up no wa man crofo kwan so the way we love people here ebi mu okra ye de omo ba show ni so amo se ma ye mfa omo mba bium ye bu obia ye respect obia knowledge. When it comes to spirituality, nobody is high, nobody is low. Obia ye pepepe. The best thing to do ni say ye nyina ye be join the force na ye hu se particle bi wo mu bibi wo mu ni yakasi ani say ye si danya ye ma mason ba, ye ma carpenter ba, plumber ba, electrician ba. Ni nyina nya nipa ba ko no ye ni na. Even if you give the program no and as a project no, what the ma contractor or all these people that are doing this. Sure yeah ma we there are a lot of people obi are holding a bit. Me na ma bet na make kasa, ba me be kasa na cameraman na fa camera be see me so a. So when sana spirituality te obi anye the ultimate. No. Obia wo bibi kitwe bi wonu munti show no ye respect obia na wo ba de wo pesa wo ka enye ye ne ye ma obia topic enye ye ne ye be kasa ka brofo anase katwi ye ma obia kwan so mbeka na dwen but esan se nkrofo ni bi aye extinct e wo this third dimension ni sunti no question na wo bi sakora no way to them because waka ha why static. Onim say consciousness of man is being raptured to the fifth dimension. Onim say the new earth has come and people have shifted from this old earth, to that new earth. Onim say the old gods, have become extinct. And nothing never seen there. Ebinom da sujina ho say omo ko omo na now. Ona na not ase antin ka patches own progress ya na. You are already aware now of the full moon. Into so be catch say and a full moon is coming, and I'll tell the people you are aware. Now, like before I finish, remember when moon na ye celebrating, it's not the one sitting up there. Okay, there are many philosophies about the full moon, and there are many opinions about full moon. Yeah, there are many opinions and theories about this full moon. Abusia say when we say obi kan ntina make us say knowledge wo obi eni ho a o say onu de onim bibia e na me ye ultimate me nko at the moment you hear obi all ka spirituality no ka say me nko a say wo ko wachi kakra because obi entimi nka say spirituality no me nko na ya mandate me at the moment that me ye say na me kwa ha na me ba ha odofo na say we start say wo hwe baabi afa enti enye necessarily say full mu bana bibi hu bi ebesi obi it's not necessary honestly, it is really not necessary for anybody to be like, hey, me and a full move, and no, it's not. It's just that we are beyond an age where those philosophies and theories have power over the mind that has entered a 3-dimension era. Intina meka no sesi afiwe no eniama behye da ye rough meka kire obia say this year obia nhwe ne ba from 5 years to 24 because omu bewu bebre sabe meka asem we no omu wo new dimension na 3-dimension so no quickly and almost starting you say almost running to the office and I mean omo apo edi na me pese me kire se wo ba wo ba bi ni ye frɛ wo se akola ni senya ye na rush there jaye dwuma ni sika ni bre no na tu mirika na kɔ hɔ na kɔhwɛ se wo ba ne ho te sɛn because se ye frɛ wo parent no a wo ni akola no wo link a akola no wo energy na shelter no one kopa any other thing can pick the child soul away. Inti time na me can say this year no enkrofo enkola na bewu bebre no enkrofo nhwe because energy na ebekum nkola no it representing no to say a kind of a bed na bed de osibokre ntumi nko asore dem nkofa nipo ba crow obesi asore dan so opeso pick obi so wo ho be pick one time. So that is what is raining in this year no eno na eye adwuma nti ye frau baby pe say wo ba no bi ne ho aye no nofo at that moment akola na ye naked rush there and go and cover the child with your energy nti no this year no spirituality no me pese obi biara upgrade ne ho no on fit ne ho into the 3-dimension. At the moment you fit yourself there no nyama bebre sebe ebeye nsehunu ewo ani so abusia enti me spirituality ni mbe ye huhu ewo wani so na yete say se bibi anya ende na chese say na ekọ na say na ekọ da bi ade bi a ekọ so wo 3-dimension no a factual and sensible theories in the 3rd-dimension no and a 3rd-dimensional world no may be rendered useless to a 3rd-dimensional mind. It is a woda so te ha now nim say rapture na rapture consciousness in the amount for kodada now nim so say your friend is saying new earth na wo twen so aba na usi ade ne obekọ so atem we are gone so niam bia ye ka bia be looking like ade na okeken. I understand you are extinct, nothing is happening to you. Ye kwajaw. So are the full moon theories of the old dimensional world. Powerful seers ni astrologers no omo cut full moon anyway say see a full moon ni ade na ye celebrating no they are celebrating na e wosoro ho no in this 3rd-dimension no are relevant to say the moon na e wa ha no e wo 3rd-dimension. The fact that eni be hu pe no e wo this 3rd-dimension mu ni relevance na aba form ama omo refuse omo ho consciousness so omo be peja omu akọ the 3rd-dimension no niama dada no asase dada no su niama ni nyina ensombo ma omo aye raptured consciously akọ the 3rd-dimension no nti e be sombo ama na baby a ye do the 3rd-dimension no ye reveal the full moon na SSL we celebrate and that full moon is not seen, it's an unseen full moon. And I say it's an unseen moon. And no, and I me pesa what here. There are theories, madika kata e 3rd-dimension ha. It is shifting and it is passing. Enti one sheni ya afia ye womu no. Obeko omo read the podcast de keke ka ho ne ade no. One show be read bi ama ho. Enye sa na besi. Medika akasa asem wei e wo spiritual hour e de akere wo dada. Abusia moma yempeja ye ho. Because these astrologers know who read stars and predict perfect outcomes in a lower dimensional world will find it difficult to confirm their spiritual theories and forecast to higher dimensional mind. Baby a year kono se me hwe comment section wa you see Ghanaians or blacks have a bigger problem. Sometimes when you sit back and you see what they celebrate about, who be sa question na answers na eba no se see ye do enkrofo a ye follow omo no with ya adwene with your mind, your heart. Obia or yet or what the higher dimension and I said the fifth dimension or no the mind then is being raptured into a processing yama on a higher level. Into questions now and I say onipa na we now will rejoice no the what fifth dimension you see it as meaningless. Enti sa wo obi wo no predict and now show podcast na anko the way a wo pair. So what when you raptured in Quadia, all these podcasts in your make can mean case useless. But what I'm trying to say is that so we brain no and now consciousness is being raptured with the new earth now. The way you think is different. The way you see things is different. Bibia sin is not relevant to you. You pursue in everything unseen. Say na me pese meka. Enti se obi so o hye nkom na or say waka say na we yesi a obi onu over the fifth dimensional world no wasam na wo kan no eye ne sere all the ideas, all theories, philosophies, mysteries, facts and reports will be nullified in the current fifth dimension bibia ni wa ye pese yetie enti so obi be bisasa say na Maame Grace wo ka dia and the moon ben yen stop full moon celebration ana ma yen ready bibia bioma na ma yen ready your podcast bioma na eno na me pese me take me time na me chire mu when they say dimensional no eye a moon foforo na me be chire wo no eno na maniama eye relevant say me koka say in the old theories no yenim say moon no ejini energy e free sun ne ho me koka we say ya say enye no kra ebeda ne bibi because the old system no eno ne yenim but this fifth dimension keep revealing more things to ono an crofo into moon ben na make ho asem no eno ye moon and the black sun the unseen world no they are experiencing the moon and the black sun no na the fifth dimensional minds no omo believe say ahonom na moon no je na ho odin free and yet the one we see anything na hu no e third dimension and it has now shifted into extinct. We must understand that it is not only religion that has dogmatic structures. Some of spirituality in the third dimensional world also has dogmatic principles and doctrines. When you say this, what you say you can't something na near the assembly na kwa go religion so and Christianity and dear won so I will say yankwa echire no na won so wa hye say du benada ma obi ndi kobi ma obi ndi body ampesie ma obi nye say is the same doctrine is the same dogma edu benada won hye we e say ukotwa aponche are there not still rules and regulations? Someone who is in the fifth dimension will see this as meaningless and will laugh over it. This is why we must tolerate each other so we are able to affect others who are in the old earth no they are trim with consciousness no they are getting them into the new earth that is the fifth dimension. Abusia say niyama wey na yenye ya dwen say ye be ye kra yenye ya dwen say ye be tolerate each other obi so obi questions kra or den tokwa but question is what brings about dialogue. So what kotena wo say nyane ye ka asem ni wie na wo sori kwa enye nkomo emfa so obi emba. Inti mama yen tolerate each other and respect views, especially when it comes to new age spirituality. Inti adia ba ko a eya na eha me but I have now come to understand that nipa ni bi wo third dimension in a biswa shift akọ the fifth dimension na fifth dimension for no omo na omo adwini mu do na omo nim de ekoso wa because ugina ho na obehu ha wo ha no hu ho into questions answers things we vibrate on determine whether this person is here or there na me ye one person na se ugina ho na oka say me mpese ebinum ka asem eye me se minim dodo a na kire say wadwen no ye shallow sebe kafra no wanya wadwini mu adidam e kire say me na mabie platform a menji obs ka me say come small old obia mechanism. That is what we talk, what is modern spirituality and a new age spirituality. Ubu obia, but onipa ne betena wa, enye se ubu ni ninti, no we muna kusu. But obi or betena me platform bia, I am at the opposite side. Because dia wo kano, se wo bibia will push you to your limit. Na ka dia wo benim, dia wo nim anane wo na fa kire ye nyina. That I represent the new age spirituality. Enu nti na me nse nipam, na me yiyi nipam. Nti wo me comment section no grow up with us, because this platform is not for the old dimensional mind. It is for the three dimensional minds and consciousness. So to say medical culture say we are not actually playing adverts. We are not focusing on how to make money, but we are really waking people to get through there. So the awakening now unim and then to those who have been raptured, those who are on the new earth, those who are on the three dimensions, see the things that you cherish now no as meaningless. Sa na omo so omo de omo ye no. So also what this third dimension who say ye meaningless, because your vibration determines what you know as fact. Because your vibrations are what you vibrate on, and no and a unim won't say a fact now. Say ye saying say you we understand. Okay, so one tesa niyama way as I said they are vibrating medical culture with spirituality one way. The over low no why we say what's wrong, you can fall off and come and meet her there or him there. The over from hono so betimi abasoro wa beto wo ho, so what's the point? That's one we saying and I want we Jesus and I want we Muhammad and the kwakra ne saying. So abusia, what you vibrate on may be a total joke to someone who doesn't have your energy or your energy rate. Say yenye pa asema mi bisa ne sebi o ebe enko asem wo wasu. But ni nyina ye depends on baby awugina. I had to say when we were coming up no ye ni minister bi in some way we are you. That time I think I was 22. So that time nana ye frame me Grace and that time nana me share 6 inches no. Hey onye ka try. Na ye ni MPB. Ye ne call shopping. So that time na fe na Maximat aba foforo. And I call her no mo ye shopping na girls ni bi to ice cream biscuits ni ade Milo. Na me to bed sheet, me to watch, me to radio. Afa ye di niyama no call counter ona ye kotu aka no MP ni hwe mi niyama no no hwe manim. Say odwane wo hwe ye bi. What dey to ice cream? You see, we have different energies and different rates. Time of people were buying cars and all that, I was buying lands. Enti no adia wo vibration was no, adia wo rate no, adia wo vibrating was no, and no na ebe manifested the amount. Baby a wo de attention kono, and no na ebe manifested the amount. And then by the grace of God, we have properties that we sell some to push this show for all of us to watch. Enti no say obi ka dia na se endru baby a wadru na obi we anim and obi we akire. Say what you say, obi wa obeka ko hey me dey mean to me to sa atade we I dey interest me to atade 48,000 me to atade 100,000 na me she mean to me to hey na oni me to me dey ato asase me to me that is your level. Obi so me to me ato bag obi gina na name ato bag $20,000 just a common bag any every day no be kita. That is on also level. This is how we should understand Yahoo. For example, some spiritual books say that the moon gets its energy from the sun. Ebinum na eka say you, omo say moon no getting energy from the sun. Other occultic theories also say that it's not true. Ebisi say ampa, ebisi say the truth about the moon and the sun is hidden in the secret of the black sun. And no na me pesa me chire mu no. The sun you see there is in this third dimension. That is not what we are talking about. What causes the moon and the sun you see here need to work is what we are trying to throw light on. Share. Now, anything I would do when you enye hu biom. Dia won fa weni hu no ene ehu. This new age spirituality is focused on the unseen because we don't want to depend on because of your yare, because of your warrior. We want to create something. We want to change the whole story or the theory. The occult knowledge about the black sun says that the world we live in is like a disc. Wobɛhu sɛ ye nananom ene ye busuafo ni bi nso tumi ka sɛ asase na yete so no eye kukuruwa bi etwa ne ho a na abesi n'achi. That is how the disc is like. When we were young no, na wo papa na oye rich no, wobɛhu sɛ na omo wo saade no, omo frɛ ni changer. Or the si one ma na wafa aba no, or the ade no to so round that. Why na ehu saade ni bi? Did you come to meet it? And Gen Z nkrofo yi bi. Yen de ye time ye papa no no mo ye rich no. Sa time no na woni obi na asem on ba wo da mu mehwe TV. Because TV no wo na papa wo sika nti owo bi. E na omo beba be hey ewiase betwa mo obi bia betwa me na TV ayefo. Kiosk ketwa kra ya bobo a kiosk a TV ni bi sim. This is how we have progressed. Wo de wo te ba bia wo te na. Na me papa was ade ni bi omo frɛ ni changer. Or the ade ne to so a aba bi wo so no wafa. No the atoso na ebotin tin sa time no mo bo Bonnie M. I see the boat on the river is sailing away. Satan na Jerry Kelso wo so no. Obi betena wa konwa so no de ni titu echi da wa fo ho aye ho peche. All this time no na omo ka se ewiase ne te se sa changer na omo de bonjom no minim ni din ye changer ara. Minim se ebi da so e wo ho atese ekura CD kura atwam cassette besin ye na CD besin ye na pen drive abaso. I don't know the next one na eba. We keep progressing as people. I don't know why we are static in this old brain and old mind and old earth, since opportunity is happening for us to shift or move or catapult to other dimension. The rapture you people are waiting for is here. The new earth you people are saying is here, and some people are already enjoying it. Munko bisa Stonebwoy di enti oka asasa mun getting the mame. He needs to come and explain this to me. Now about the disc is the third world that we live in now. Baby aye nyina ye wo ya yehu bibi e ekoso yehu yi levy yehu MPP yehu NDC yehu omo aye donate me omo no. This is the third world. This is the 3D dimension. And the no na ye ewiase na yetim na nipa the same world pass away no ye preach ade we e wo Bible mu Christopher no mu nimpa se ewiase betwam na asase bebubo se nku ewiase foforo na ba o. Are you in it? Are you in it? Okay, into this third world na 3D dimensional world here ye wo mu you know eno na wo de wani e di hu e wa ha say no. Where Africa, Asia, Europe, America, all of us live in. Omu nyina what third dimension. Any ye nyina ye wom. Uhu carpet. Uhu Maame Grace sort na. All this is the third dimensional world. E wiase eno na ye hu no. But asase na yete so na shift you ebusia. But at the center of the earth, e honom na nsema me beka nde ni nyina ewo. Enkrofo nyina dwene ye omo said ye hu wo esoro ni nyina emfi asase nim. Eno ne ade a enne me pese me no mienu ye discuss. There is a black hole in the center of the earth. A big black hole. Deep inside that black hole is another world. Nti fane say there is this thing now. Okay, bibi e wo nipa mu, bibi e wo asase su bia wo nipa mu. Nti ma me nkyerɛw saa de na eya wokɔ doctor fo no ho no ma wokɔ doctor na etare ho omo se anumu na cholesterol ni eguro wo ho eno na blood cell ni di mu blood ni di atrentwie wom ayete se na ntwie nso no nti ni mfimfini no fane saa me illustrate am wate ase ti fane saa asase na yete so no ewo hole bi saa ewom na saa hole ni mu no na ewiase foforo wo. It is believed say pyramids na esi wo no eye Giza plateau no omo believe say sa ewiase na omo kan e wo sa ho nim and na Dubai for so coming up with something called the line omo so feel say sa ade no it's something that they need to create obibini nyandwe sa asem ya me kan ho da biada. But it is believed that sa hole no there is another world living inside of it. It is demonstrated in the Freemasons. The square and compass of the Masonic eye Freemason for no omo sign no wo be hu saa de we a mekan e wo ho ebi before hu ye ne ya dwen say ye nsua hwehwe bibi biara asase we wo no a depicting wo wu nipa dasani mu enso no aso akoma bibi asase ne wo bi enti Freemason fo no omo study ehu say say wiase no e wo ho na omo de ato omo sign ni mu e your knowledge. In the normal Freemason world, this stands for mortality, honesty, and fairness. It is one of their famous symbols. We eye adia ewo asase ni mu. Okay? Eye hole, that black hole na ewo asase ni mu no. Enu na sa enkrofo we no omo sua de nti na me say so be catch me you better call me say me ye occult than to call me a sheep, because they have all the knowledge. Occult simply means secret knowledge, but occult will be your occult. Hey, but the hidden secret is that the square down represents a hidden paradise inside the interior of the earth. It is whole and a whole. Aye, ena meka no e hyewiase ne yam ena aye a whole aye tokuro. What you say? Inti this same thing no na icons no so depicted. It is believed say almost why ye whole be into wu a na almost say fatanel ni mu. You see? Say you see your baba form ni ye steady your body impo keke. Your baba form na ya steady your body impo keke abusua ye be ko ye nim e wa abrabom. This whole no e wo forest, waterfalls, trees and spectacular creatures. This world sounds like a dreamland, but according to depiction in ancient manuscripts and things like that, no, na ewo ho. Wutie, so wutie sa niyama we a, you will look like, hey, adie we die ehu o, adie we die ehu o, but so when you get into the ancient manuscript, no, na sa wo ba Sumerian tablet no so emu a, that is when you will be steady. Na when sua wo body a wuntumi nsua wiase. So when sua nipa wuntumi nsua wiase. This world exists and it is under us. Baby ayeti wiase foforo wo ho. Who believe is a heaven wo ho betumi akotena ho, but you don't check baby awotene de wase. Abusia. Yen check you. Say the way yase no ye den, because so kasa wo say I understand. E dey na wo understand was. So how come we don't see it? Yehu the black sand theory and amedema we afi. It is the most powerful ethereal bodies. Okay? And yet the most powerful ethereal bodies, people don't actually know about it. Most of us, we don't know about this. There when you say sun, the sun is what we see up there. When you say moon, the moon is what we see up there. When you say stars, the stars is what we see up there. Is there anything beyond it? Se bibi is beyond what we see a wasro any form. So most people look up there. Nensu ujina form ho and I wash sro. Why investigate the wo baby ujina na se? Because no be mene esen the wasro. The black sun create a space with the stars in the middle. The sun on one side and the moon on the other side. So the original sun is the black sun under the earth, and its radiation is not visible to our eyes. We don't want to know about this. Aya momi engineer who say inti the other day no be bisa say inti say if we are for here you are when you die you go back to your source. Simple, finish. Me pamcho yenchro comment section wo, what have you heard about the black sun? What have you heard about the hole in the middle of the earth? A dear benefit na de the sun up there na ye visible na ye hu water dimension hano. Say ye bibi e wo ho ana. I want us to think about all these things. Abusia say anya yadwen say ye besua say niyama we we will be walking naked. Because the was assassino, our naked eyes cannot see like eclipse or crab by to me fast perceive addiction. No. Yeah, shut no. No more munim dear, no more almost shall see. Because we can't see these things that I just mentioned with our naked eyes. But wherever it touches any etheric object, there will be shown. That is why we have sun, moon, and stars. Said the ewo ase ho and na a true light and to the was ho na be yet seen like na a creating the seen world. I don't know when Africa will start getting inside the earth than focusing at the top. Who could have found money at the ocean doing and she said, I mean, like, yeah, what's up? I don't quarantine no nipa wu ayebo adaka di ni shame. Abusuya, why? Why? Because we do cemetery no, ya tiles ne we kama no obi dance nchen ho na ebu. Na ne wewu no, ya bobo adaka ne adenti na nipa wu ayesie no e wo fom. Why na ewu aya hanging wo soro da? Can we think about this? Sa niama we na efri ase ho ba e na betro light e de to esoro ho na ya hu moon na ewo ho no ene sun na ewo ho ni nyina sa ye relevant but enyo omo and omo creative power as we are saying, showing the projection from the black hole to expose the stars. It is ankrofo we no dia ewo unseen world na ewo asase na se no eno na a true light na amaye hu na ewo soro ho no den ewo ho. So per this knowledge, what happened to books and knowledge that say that the moon gets its energy from the sun? How do we explain this? You see, and na make no so what this third dimension now, with thinking, with theory, with belief, with knowledge is always different. But so what the fifth dimension now, na wo thinking so anyway mu de no enya dan embo abura. We are talking about the full moon dimension. It is a ka full moon na ye de ni nyina akode e wosoro no. De wa ase ho no the major work no. What do we know about it? You can only talk about these things when you decided to allow yourself to be raptured, your mind to be raptured into the fifth dimension. Now decide say we experiencing the new earth now. That is when you come to understand this huge knowledge that will bring change and growth into your life. So we can say that the moon is not taking power from the sun. Where you koka na obikita old theory now onu betumi enya bigger problem. The moon is not taking power from the black sun either. Until how does it get its power? Say on taking the power and free this both these ones no ho no more. Not just say a hifa no o taking the power. The moon is only visible because of the etheric beams of the black sun. So who nsuo to a na egu form or should be a free muba. No matter how the rain falls, is assassin ben nyina. Do we think about this? Why is the black sun into obi baby say okay Maame Grace say we energy ni to me no free the beams of the black sun no what they are and then na black sun no so ewe he eno na no so mi be wremu we ase wo hu se moma ye to ye bo pa na ye se ye besua de na ye tumi asua de together e be boa wo me school ni sa munim mo amako school na amodu echi no ade a me kan hwe bibia wo university bia mu no e wo university ni mu no ya ye ne ketwa wo ebi wo mu medical de ade na cholesterol ne ba mu no ade ya example amount but dia e wo black sun no na chi na eno na ema all this sun ni moon na e wo soro no e ye relevant no me kire wo part a e wo nipa mu mo na mo akọ school enti mo na mo be hu ni amekan enipa ni ya e wo ha no mu pamocho mo amuni made no mo nkan kire me. Say when we are talking about the beams of the black sun, it's depicted with our eyes. So we say nina, we be say bibi wo ho friend no retina, nuts and corns. And yes anamoka. You people understand English. Ade na we eni any round black round na da ho na black sun no nechi no ade a ema enini hu ade no mo friend retinal se cons ene de ekeka ho mo ntwere comment section ho. So that is what the black sun actually depicts, or the work of the another power of the black sun. No, into the moon na yehu no a train na hooding every the beams of the black sun. No, maybe a black sun no one on a match mu e de actual no. To the naked eye, the black sun emits etheric rays that allow us to see our sun. That's the power of black sun, moon and stars. Spirituality of the full moon is very serious. Say you say Rebecca, yanhwe ni ya na ekwakoye te say baby ye gina no eniama ye kirekire mu e de kire ye nya ye ho no kura ye adi ye yewu. Sabe ye nya say when you delve into spirituality won ti ase any way of life be ye different. Na eya nipa ntai nte wase nti nipa mpa wasem. It is there. So now that we have established why we see the moon and why the moon doesn't inherit any power from the sun, what does the full moon brings? Another big question. Se full moon na ye celebrating no enye de eda ho no. Na se full moon no kra ye celebrating no enje na ho oden emfiri awia ne ho. Said their theories and books bi no mo and as scholars bi na ma yate ase de ya. Any enough full moon celebration no edi empa na dibire nipa da sani. What is the impact of the full moon? That's the question. Say ena full moon te say when na full moon dia abusia and the na impact of the full moon ankasa then what is the essence? In fact so be empa na full moon no enti obi be bisa say enti full moon gra ye in fact so be like here be na here. The moon is an energy enhancer. Enhance energy. The serious aspect of this sermon no me to me bona me ye ne say the basis so I say science mixed with mathematics and the akeka kan tin ka mo amote brofu yi e na mo ye na me dey download etwifa so sa no easily abusua dia me pese me kire ne say essence of full moon is very serious. Obi kware obi ware ne anigie mpo de se wo ya aya date no ehu so enhye de yehu but ye kuro ha ye de yie hye time bia no sofo no kro akọ commence yie no on kan kire nkrofo no se mo ma ye nhwe ne fix date ni yie abusua bi wokọ nipa wuwom every year. This is the cause. Abusua bi wo ma nipa wuwom saa mafie wo nipa yina ya asa e de na wokọ enhance ye because that is what full moon does. It and fa bibi foforo bi embre wo se wo vibrate on negativity e be enhance na mana ye more. Wo vibrate on positivity e be enhance no amana ye more. Into what do? The moon is a celestial energy charger. It doesn't produce good or bad. Aya na moma ye nto ye bo. It's not about celebrating full moon no na waware ebe ye. The way we communicate spirituality is so sad, especially when it comes to black nation. It's so sad. Moon no on fa papa na abonemba or enhance energy or enhance eniama e wo hodada. Enti fa ne se sie baby aye wei se full moon na beto yen wa hanom se sie a ehe na wo yi se sie de na wo ye. Se full moon na beto e de na be enhance. Wan kasa kra ehe na wo da wo se celebrate full moon. Wo da wo mpena ho wo wie sika na full moon na beto so what is it enhancing? Adwamambo enhancement. Abusia mumienti asase na nkasa ye na ye asase mumienti eniama bi ase na yetumi akoyenim. It doesn't bring good or bad maka ti mo bi anka nto sa wo celebrate full moon na bibia be change will enhance your own energy sadwen bone na wo utiri ma fa ko celebrate e be ye more se wo defraud nipa fe wo be start say poison nipa enhance na ma big time. It just magnifies what is already there. The moon magnifies and increases the energy, whether negative or positive. The moon itself is here to enhance. It's not bringing you nothing. If you are in the negative mood and you get ready, a bit enhancing negativity now big time. If you are in the positive mood and you get ready, you celebrate full moon They are celebrating bi wo rituals ni bi wo aha na obi hwe na odidi obi atem onipa na odidi na atem na onya ohwie o the full moon na nkasa abo e na wo hwe na odidi nti na be increase ti na wadi wase ho kokonsa wakuma ho kokonsa adwuma mu akokokonsa won se wa ye ma wo wiase won ko wiase wa enhance wo gossip every angle obi kra to me show obi wo TVs no afre no mo mehe ne o trekere full moon so na ekoso no nti e be enhance ama wo de ne nkokonsa saa na wo kon aye konsa wo celebrate full moon na wo nsum full moon and na wo celebrate full moon so you need to understand these basics. Say enye moon na etale soro ho no, it goes beyond that. Occult people and now occultic fraternities omunim all these things. That's why they are using this kind of symbols. If you are in a positive mood, and you are farmer, the full moon will enhance it, that positive vibe to manifest positive things. Your nkrofo bi wo homo de ade say yenkwa baby obekọ bia obesay ade baby obekọ bia obesay ade chese nkonkonsanti chese odru baby oye confusionist baby asumdwe wo hompo odru wa obesay bibi wo honom. Putting water outside overnight during the full moon will enhance the water. Tio, putting the water outside in full moon no ebi mo ka se besa omo yare omo de kono aduane kra ma omo kunu se ntokwa no wo ho na de to abonte na kono ade be enhance ntokwa no. We don't want to make peace bibia ye pese obi na ebe ye nti se wo sensuo now the see full moon so it enhances the water energy. Okay, it enhances the water energy for healing and good manifestation. Whatever emotions you are in during the full moon eno na be enhance e the amount mama yen taking notice of these things so that nobody will come and tell you say who celebrate full moon na wadwuma be ye who celebrate full moon na oba na oyare no ho beto no debi enhance ade bia ewo mu say ye papa say ye bone. I tell you, spirituality, there is nothing good and nothing bad. When there is a problem, no, we don't want to understand. When you do that and you use that water, it enhances the water, it enhances whatever motions and that's a situation and now condition ya no na mana ye good. So during the full moon, try and create a good environment and good emotions so that the full moon will benefit you. It will enhance it for you. Enti nyese wo koye full moon na wo celebrate ye no na woni obi ayaka na wo tena ho na ode nsuo negum ode pete ho ye di cleaning negative energy no so say negative how the good to be more because a enhancement something it enhances whatever you have and whatever that is in you. For a bigger manifestation, this is why spiritual elements that produce positive frequencies like crystal balls, copper necklaces and energy bangles no eboa no one say echichi negativity no na a expel no enti say no wo ho you enhance it rather na wa hye na wo dey repelling negativity wo ka crystal asem na ka copper Ghana there you can't actually be honest with anything. Nkrofo ya omoton ade wa brochire ya na di omo yemi nkobo na mo de me yakọ na di omo ayi anim nkrofo omo order crystals wo me with the date of birth mamia me what crystal ko connected with you I lose nothing me fa fuel ngu me mu ansama yesa na maka say wantua me ebe ha me na mom don't go and buy rubber. Don't go and buy rubber. Nkrofo na omo to ade na mo order wo mo ho na di omo di anim no rubber. Obi so say to be wa China mama rubber. Enkrofo toto rubber bebre na bi so ye bottles na o ma paint chese den adan ye pe sika kura say sika no kura wo pe wu a wo de ahe na beko wo ye ade no ka kire enkrofo no me ka akopa asem ape na enkrofo start ye ebi kura twitwa tie mu de ni bi na o ma chinchim adan why sika de ye obi aka kire o say sika de enya oboa but enye ekwan bia na ye fa so nya sika nti wa wo ton rubber man crofo in the name of copper no wo full moon ni ba wo be enhance wo condition ni wo situation ye won crofo bi wa they can never repent ye won crofo bi wa kra wo ntumi nje omo nkwa cause wo just say ye kwan so ana omu asi no o te pi na wafa na o de kọ o te pi na de ba akokora nipa nso kra menti o ase nipa ne se wo beto we ya wo benya sika wo be yesi anti onu nipa na nkasa ade no nda ne dem no nda enda ede na onye ade ne sika ne mba na onu anya bi na efe oto I continue enti no abusia se wo toto sa niama ne na ewo wo ho a that is when you charge them eno na energy no anasa full moon no be charge omo na wo de eno e de repair bad energy eno na heal ana e purge. But the full moon itself no it enhances everything you have for you. So when you have your copper and bangles and your crystals and all that, I would me can't say better me who a radiadum ye okay. But baby I work cotton men cotton rubber. Now rubber no omo ton no fofofo enti wo de na wa cotton me no na ekoye shopping no Holland no. Wo de na wa cotton na wo de aba na enu mom na bebu anipa no. O say eh ne boy de na we na say na we na we say. And so na okun aha no wan say ya advert da. Wan say ya advert bi wa da. Enye say advert nyo. E be a negative on back. But the point I'm trying to make is that crystal and kasampo no. Crystal pa yenton wo market. Yes. You can't have a crystal shop in a market. Because no one can say energy nti obi entumi nko ho saa. Nipa no ton crystal na nkasa. So make sure say wa power baby a crystal no wo. Where you na your problem ye pesika. Into when you get your energy bangles and all that now, e ho na fedie full moon ni ba obe enhance omo so that when they are with you they are able to repel your energy. I think say me fat time back na me ye copper bangles no energy bangles me ye video ma omo enkrofo bebre nim de enti omo sha na ye black wo sha na ye black that is your energy. It is ono de ne de oye ne say ochi all the black energy into untumi fa omo anasa me na bia ankotwetwe ho eye black sana that's the condition baby awakofa niama awakotete leave it there ubon say wokosa no be clean e be repel negativity na awakotete na ama aye black ni na. I will take my time and do one video because when that way I had a time with Maame Grace na dey na make no so very sensitive for me though it's a straightforward case. Until you buy your energy bangles, you buy your moldavite, your rose quartz, your lapis, your tiger eye, and all that. No, into full moon you enhance it. Na washe na enu momu na etwetwe negativity no na repel. Full moon you enhance it. Full moon doesn't change anything. It doesn't know good or bad. It rather enhances everything you provide or give to the celebration. I continue. In this case, it is not advisable to engage in activities that bring bad vibrations during the full moon rituals. For example, a funeral during full ritual. Hey! Nankrofo, hey! Oh, Charlie. I sorry, dear, mo ha adwinyo. Sabi Muslims no kra de ene de ye. Ya ne ye de okọ. Eni obenya wa dakadim. Hoso adaka ni onju benya ne wasase nase unyane na awe anwea ne bia na wewu afrem na Christopher de ne de e ya rehosem they fix to de bia me hu funu abi e wo TV no na social media ne so a na me hwe data na me ye ma hye me si eyi kase we na omo ye no this na nkrofo asre akọ energy bangle bibia eni omo ho na omo akotete bi na omo de akosa omo fie Africa fo ni ama ekunye ni ye ignorance about things. And your ignorance about things or our ignorance about the order of the universe. And no, and na kum ye bebrebe na eye no mo ye full moon no mo ye ade esese utumi ye e full moon ase ye outdooring marriages ene juma celebration will be a juma no ne ade weddings ene ade the full energy will enhance it and it will do better. Enti no se wona awere aho sebe na sebe o facha me wo yefunu asai wo baawu na wo te full moon ase the sorrow na wo mu no ebe enhance sorrow na ma na se sorrow no enhance a end odofo anniversaries ni ade nyina is good if you are in an emotionally negative frequency and the moon gets full make sure you wear copper and crystal to absorb the negativity or the negative energy. And no maka achire no e ba ne sa na wo ye ne sa na afei na wankasa wo clean wo reduce what you say. So wo energy we na one person wo she be your nurses. Me, I have people like that in Germany. They cannot wear their thing every day until they wear it in the night. Full moon ba no ma ade atwetwe na a repair. Enti abusia memma negativity memma negativity no manifest e wo ho. What you say? Now we are trying so hard to get through to the fifth dimension because we don't want to complain anymore. And no be back no. I'm telling you, MPP and NDC will not do anything to you. You will have your peace when you are able to move with the earth. That is when you will be okay. And don't let anybody deceive you that when you celebrate full moon, I mean, they are the best celebrate. It is just an enhancement. It doesn't change anything, whether good or bad. No, it's just an enhancement. The reason your elements are eniyama wo spiritual elements, la match bubo biso crystal, copper, the keke kaho, bimukra wo full moon clothes ni ade wo the bed that's our full moon so you fold it. These are things that I think maybe I try say me video ba akubina wan kasa baby a wo bia no but me poucho crystal no to don't go and buy rubber. Makacho the bigger nkrofo no moton ade ewo outside there na na di omudi na enim no order crystal wo ho a rubber uto wo China rubber mama wate ase maka no kre e de akiro nti uto crystal no mo say 2 cedis 50 Ghana na wato obo na me no nyina na call e ko shop e crystal no. You won't enhance the negativity into manifestation. No, don't do it. Men famba. So now you know. They say mama we have gone through a lot just to explain the noise about the full moon and why it is important to you. It is a word in so celebrate full moon when you kun aware alawu. Adwena wo de call ni suje die na be enhance no. And I don't done the other way around. So anytime it is the full moon, just know that the moon is a magnifier of energies. If you have negative emotions, it makes it bigger. If you have positive emotions, it also makes it very big. Inti mo de ede bibia e mamusu. Na si full moon no erade. No ni mama ni no ni me enhance the sadness and the tears, negativity. Drop it. The tie bia de be chen so de tie bia de be sa who na wo sika said na obewu ubenyane so a ubenyane. So always stay positive during the full moon rituals. So what is the full moon? The American na one say a full moon the moon doesn't take its energy from the sun as they say. It takes its energy from the black sun beams. And again, full moon doesn't change good or bad. It doesn't even know. It rather enhances everything. Ti the American na asa one teshia we sunye say niyama we sebe every hand no saying. And wear your crystals and bangles during the full moon. Just say utumi hyehyɛ wo ho. Abusia hwɛ shoes na wato no. It will not clean anything. Utumi hye copper no. Ko baby uko na e fine. Ufri wa yetum. Hey, ade na copper ya say bi mkra nsa tumi ye kuro. Ebetwe bibi awura wo mu ade apie abusia moma yenkoso ansuasua eniama we no mo na yenti niama bi no mo ase na niama yede ye ni hu no sebe enhye dan ni bibi saa ede mayen enti wo pre niama susu pre de yede ye ni hu na pre de wo fa wani hu because onipa de wonim ene tumi ku ana ese wo easily de wonim de wo behwe adwene ahwehwe kwan a wo de befa so Radi and not don't for to say okay radio nyame ohu ko nyame o mo say nya sa te en the supreme being and the creator no ohu ye nyina mobo no omboa ye ne ente sa niam yi ase no nka obi bia nso so a o use sa niam negatively e di pollute nipa adwene no onyankopon na nkasa fa ne nsa nso so enka no me mpai bo ne me prayer ne say all of us will gain our consciousness and move or shift to the third dimension because the third dimension has become extinct. Everything here is old. It's not going to grow anymore. But distraction is what is coming for us on this third dimension. Sorry na mo kan rapture, e kan new earth no, it has already happened. So make sure you open up and let your people know, so their consciousness will help them to depart from this third dimension, so they don't become extinct. When something becomes extinct, then distraction is what approaches it. Thank you so much for watching Time with Maame Grace. Shalom. Peace.